In the vibrant kingdom of Purlandia, where humans blissfully went about their lives while cats pulled the strings from behind velvet curtains, a dark cloud loomed over the land. Whispers of discontent spread among feline circles when Count Claw-cula, an aristocratic Siamese with piercing blue eyes and a penchant for chaos, declared himself ruler of all things snack-related. His coup began with the theft of the royal treat vault key, a golden artifact rumored to unlock not just any vault, but one filled with the rarest, most delectable treats known to catkind. Without access to these sacred provisions, Purlandia faced famine or worse, boredom. Cats everywhere mewed in despair as they gnawed on stale kibble or stared longingly at empty treat bags. It was clear that someone had to rise up against Claw-cula's tyranny. But who? Enter three unlikely heroes: Whiskerette, Sir Scratchington III, and Baron Fluffypaws. Whiskerette, a sleek black cat with fur like midnight silk. Whiskerette was no ordinary alley dweller. Her tail, longer than most rulers, served as both a weapon and a tool for dramatic flourishes during her impassioned speeches. She was sharp-witted, resourceful, and prone to delivering monologues at inconvenient times. Whiskerette believed wholeheartedly in justice and also in ensuring she always got the biggest share of snacks. Sir Scratchington III. This grumpy orange tabby was named after his grandfather twice removed, who may or may not have actually been knighted by anyone. With a perpetually scrunched up face and claws sharper than daggers, Sir Scratchington was the muscle of the group. He lived for tuna, naps, and complaining about modern laser pointers being too predictable. Despite his gruff exterior, he harbored a deep sense of loyalty to his friends. Baron Fluffypaws. If charisma could be measured in fluffiness, Baron Fluffypaws would win every contest. This Persian puffball's main talents included looking adorable, falling asleep mid-conversation, and accidentally solving problems because everyone found him too cute to stay mad at. While not exactly the brightest bulb in the chandelier, his optimism and charm made him indispensable. Together, this mismatched trio formed the backbone of what would soon become the rebellion against Count Claw-cula. The adventure began innocently enough with a nap. Whiskerette, Sir Scratchington, and Baron Fluffypaws were lounging on their favorite windowsill, overlooking the bustling streets below, when they overheard two gossiping pigeons squabbling over crumbs. "Did you hear?" squawked one pigeon. "Count Claw-cula has stolen the royal treat vault key. Without it, the entire kingdom will starve." "Starve?" gasped Whiskerette, leaping to her feet. "We can't let that happen." "I'm in," said Sir Scratchington, stretching lazily, "but only if there's tuna involved. And I'll, do something important," chirped Baron Fluffypaws, though he wasn't quite sure what yet. Before embarking on their quest, they decided they needed reinforcements. Their first stop? The infamous Cat Café Noir, a shadowy den frequented by the finest felines of Purlandia, Lady Leapsalot. At the cafe, they encountered Lady Leapsalot, an Abyssinian renowned for her acrobatic prowess. Whether scaling walls, leaping across rooftops, or pirouetting gracefully through laser beams, Lady Leapsalot was unmatched in agility. She joined the cause immediately, eager to prove herself as more than just a pretty kitty. Captain Cuddlemutt. Next, they recruited Captain Cuddlemutt, a retired guard dog with a heart of gold and a weakness for belly rubs. Though technically a canine, Cuddlemutt had defected to Team Cat after realizing dogs never got the good snacks. His booming bark and intimidating size made him perfect for crowd control. With their team assembled, the five musketeers set out on their perilous journey toward Claw-cula's lair. Their path was fraught with danger. First, they braved the treacherous litterbox labyrinth, a maze designed to disorient even the cleverest cats. Using her quick thinking, Whiskerette mapped out the labyrinth using paw prints, guiding the team safely to the other side. Next came the vacuum cleaner gauntlet, a series of rooms patrolled by robotic vacuums programmed to chase anything with fur. Here, Sir Scratchington's combat skills shone as he swiped at the machines with precision, disabling them one by one. Meanwhile, Baron Fluffypaws rolled around playfully, distracting the vacuums long enough for the others to sneak past. Finally, they reached the dreaded Bridge of Boiling Water, guarded by a squadron of territorial squirrels. Lady Leapsalot sprang into action, leaping gracefully across the bridge while scattering nuts to distract the squirrels. Once she secured the far side, the rest of the team followed, with Captain Cuddlemutt barking ferociously to keep the squirrels at bay. Despite these victories, tensions ran high within the group. Whiskerette grew frustrated with Baron Fluffypaws' antics, while Sir Scratchington complained incessantly about hunger pangs. Only Lady Leapsalot's calm demeanor kept the peace. After days of travel, they arrived at Count Claw-cula's Fortressa towering mansion, perched atop Mount Meowtain. Its spires gleamed ominously under the moonlight, and its halls echoed with sinister laughter. Inside, they faced their greatest challenge yet, a gauntlet of booby traps designed specifically to thwart intruders. There were swinging pendulums made of yarn, moats filled with water, the ultimate horror, and rooms where lasers danced menacingly across the floor. "This is ridiculous," muttered Sir Scratchington as he narrowly avoided losing a whisker to a swinging pendulum. "Stay focused," snapped Whiskerette, her tail flicking with determination. "We're almost there." As they navigated the traps, Baron Fluffypaws stumbled upon a hidden lever disguised as a scratching post. Pulling it triggered a cascade of feathers, temporarily blinding their enemies and buying them precious time to advance. At last, they reached the vault, but not before encountering Count Claw-cula himself. Claw-cula lounged atop a mountain of pilfered treats, stroking a tiny mouse minion like a villainous mastermind. His icy gaze swept over the intruders, lingering disdainfully on Baron Fluffypaws. "So, you're the fur-brained fools trying to stop me," he purred smugly. "You'll never take back these treasures." "Oh yeah?" retorted Whiskerette, unsheathing her claws. "Prepare to be declawed, buddy." What followed was an epic battle for the ages. Sir Scratchington lunged at Claw-cula, engaging him in a fierce duel of tooth and claw. Sparks flew as their weapons clashed, each blow reverberating through the chamber. Meanwhile, Whiskerette used her cunning to turn the tables literally. She knocked over a table laden with sardine cans, creating a slippery obstacle course that sent Claw-cula sliding straight into a pile of feathers. Lady Leapsalot demonstrated her acrobatics once again, somersaulting through the air to disable Claw-cula's minions. Captain Cuddlemutt barked furiously, sending the remaining guards fleeing in terror. And then there was Baron Fluffypaws, whose clumsy antics inadvertently triggered another trapper rain of catnip that engulfed the entire room. Even Claw-cula succumbed to the intoxicating effects, collapsing in a giggling heap. When the dust settled and the catnip wore off, our heroes stood victorious. The royal treat vault key was recovered, and peace returned to Purlandia. Back at their secret hideout, a cozy alley behind the bakery, the five musketeers celebrated their triumph with a feast fit for royalty. Tuna steaks, salmon patties, and enough whipped cream to make even the most dignified cat lose control. As they lounged in the moonlight, bellies full and hearts content, Whiskerette raised a paw in salute. "To friendship, bravery, and snacks," she declared. "And naps," added Sir Scratchington. "And being ridiculously cute," finished Baron Fluffypaws. And so, the three musketeers of insurrection, plus 2 honorary members, lived happily ever after, at least until the next snack-related emergency.